and that is the reason they have protested here and even demanding to nominate Amritpal Singh, whose blessings was taken by accused Sandeep Singh. Shivangi, 5 days before Sandeep Singh visited Golden Temple, took blessings of Amritpal Singh, and just 5 days after that action, he killed Sudhir Suri in a broad daylight in full public view. And the result of the lackadaisical attitude of the Punjab police is that now these people are demanding justice, sitting on the railway tracks, and police remain mum on their action. Police is not able to deliver the justice, neither they are ready to nominate Amritpal Singh into the FIR of the killing of Sudhir Suri. This all is happening here in Amritsar, just nearby the residence of Sudhir Suri. Slogans are continuously raised by these protesters, blocked the railway tracks. Earlier they were sitting outside the residence of Sudhir Suri, but now they
ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਵੇਰੇ ਵੀ ਪੋਸਟਾਂ ਪਾਈਆਂ ਸੀ ਡੀਜੀਪੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਤੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਮ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦਾ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਇਮਾਨਦਾਰ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਖਵਾਉਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ 100-200 ਹਿੰਦੂ ਹੈ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਜਾਗਰੂਕ ਹੈ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹਿੰਦੂਆਂ ਦੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਚੁੱਕਦਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲੇ ਬੜਾ ਸੁਨਹਿਰੀ ਮੌਕਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਹੋਇਆ, ਪਰਚਾ ਦੇਣ ਦੇ ਨਾਲੋਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੰਬ ਸਿੱਟ।
And here's some news in brief. A day after Shiv Sena leader's murder, massive anger erupted. Meanwhile, Hindu organizations have called for a bandh in Amritsar. Remember, Punjab DGP Gaurav Yadav visits Ground Zero and notified of maintaining law and order, along with peace by maintaining strict vigil on rumours. DGP mentioned of investigation is at preliminary stage. Prime Minister to visit Himachal Pradesh and address rallies in Sundarnagar and Solan for upcoming Himachal elections. Prime Minister likely to highlight the need for a double-engine government for development and prosperity of the state. Mukhtar Ansari's son Abbas Ansari arrested by ED after 9 hours of questioning by Enforcement Directorate with high security arrangements made for avoiding any conflict. A court in Delhi has granted 9 days interim bail to Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar on medical and humanitarian grounds for his wife's surgery. As the air quality index deteriorated to a severe category as the recorded as high as 450, Delhi primary schools to remain shut from November 5 till pollution situation.
सर लगातार पंजाब में पराली जलाई जा रही है, दिल्ली में पोल्यूशन हो रहा है। सर आप जवाब तो दीजिए सर, आपकी सरकार ने कहा था कि आप काम करेंगे, इस तरह से कब तक होगा सर?
स्वागत है भाई, स्वागत है।
Prime Minister Modi is in battleground Himachal Pradesh. Heads out of the Congress party in a series of attacks. Conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar drops a second bomb in Con Gate. He escalates the attack on the Aam Aadmi Party, claims Kejriwal met him in 2016. Manish Sisodia's PA now raided. He claims arrest, no official word from the Enforcement Directorate. Is there a Pakistan hand in the murder of Sena leader Sudhir Suri? Pak ISI agents and Khalistani groups get active, say more leaders will be killed. A Chinese spy vessel spotted in the Indian Ocean near Andamans, a repeat of the Hamban Tota episode. AIMIM Chief of AC speaks to Republic TV on Uniform Civil Code in the Gujarat elections. To Amritsar, ladies and gentlemen, this evening we've been looking at the protests in Amritsar over the killing of the Hindu activist Suri, shot dead in front of the police last evening. A political leader who was protesting was shot dead even as the police watched on. There is a demand for a CBI investigation. I'm going across straight to both Amritsar and Jammu, where simultaneous protests are ongoing. Amandeep is live in Amritsar, where those pictures are coming in from protests on railway tracks. Amandeep, what are the demands? We'll just go across to Amandeep, but these are live pictures coming in from Amritsar. We're also simultaneously getting pictures from Jammu as well, so we'll play out both pictures in just a while. In these pictures, protests on railway tracks in Amritsar as the family of Suri seeks a CBI investigation. They want a CBI investigation into the truth that led to the murder. Earlier this morning, we also saw that ISI-backed Khalistani agents were congratulating each other and also lauding the killing of Sudhir Suri. In fact, Gopal Chawla, based in Pakistan, an ISI agent, a known ISI agent, also released a video earlier today indicating that more people could be on the hit list. And in these pictures, you can see the police in Punjab trying to calm down the protesters, those who are protesting on the streets, seeking justice. Amandeep is back. I'm going across straight to him. Amandeep, why don't you walk and show us what's happening there? Why are they protesting?
Well, Niranjan, absolutely. First, I will show you the visual of this side. We are just standing on the railway track in Amritsar, that is located nearby the residence of Sudhir Suri. And in fact, the police is also deployed here. And from here, I'll show you the wide angle that what all is happening on the railway tracks. The police is trying to negotiate the talks with the protesters just because the protesters are demanding to nominate Amritpal Singh in the killing of Sudhir Suri and asking them to hand over the investigation to CBI for the independent probe. And in fact, they have also demanded to ensure the security and safety of the family, just because family is still receiving the threats after the killing of Sudhir Suri. And even when the demands were not being accepted by the administration, so these people has landed on the railway tracks and blocked the trains itself. And I request my camera person to kindly show you the visuals from this side as well. This side as well, the people sitting on the railway tracks, even after that. This is the anger. Niranjan, this is the anger that is coming out just because the administration and the police with a lackadaisical attitude continuously trying to negotiate the talks with the Hindu organization, with the family members, but that is not working now. They are wanting that action should be visible. Visible action can only be diffuse their anger, but that is not happening, Niranjan, and that is the reason. That is the reason the protesters are sitting here on the railway tracks and they are demanding that visible action should be there. Just because when Sudhir Suri was killed, it was a complete conspiracy, and Republic has exposed that conspiracy from the video of the Gopal Chawla till the threats to the family even after the killing of Sudhir Suri, and even how that Sandeep Singh, the accused of the entire case, was taking the blessings of Amritpal Singh just 5 days before the murder. This is how it happened. And you can see now, Niranjan, the senior police officials are here. They are trying to negotiate the talks, and in fact they are also alerting and intimating the protesters that case will be registered if they will not vacate the railway tracks. The case will be registered against them, and the anger is getting bigger of these protesters. They are saying that they will not move an inch from here. and we will try to listen the talks also, Niranjan.
ਇੱਥੇ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਖਤਰੇ 'ਚ ਨਾ ਪਾਈਏ
ਭਾਜੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਬੈਠੋ ਯਾਰ, ਜਿਹਨੇ ਬੈਠਣਾ ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੋਣੀ, ਇੱਥੇ ਬਹਿ ਜਾਓ।
ਇਹ ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਭਾਜੀ?
Niranjan, the police is trying to convince them to vacate the railway tracks, but the protesters are not willing to vacate the railway tracks just because they are saying that police is all doing the sheer formality in this entire case. And that is the reason they are sitting here on the protest with their demands. Until their demands will not meet, they will not vacate. They will not vacate the railway tracks. You can see the visuals. You can see the visuals that how the entire police force, the police from the different districts has also been called in. And even you can see the visuals as well, Niranjan, that how the situation is getting tense. Situation is getting very tense here in Amritsar after the killing of Sudhir Suri in a broad daylight with a full conspiracy, even a full public view. A person came and shot Sudhir Suri from the point blank range. This was a reality, and it was also another reality that this conspiracy was hatched in Canada, in Pakistan, and that has been executed. And that has been executed here in Amritsar. So that is the reason the anger of the people is at the peak. Anger of the people is at the peak. We are here with the family member, the brother of Sudhir Suri. With the brother of Sudhir Suri. Sir, now what is the status? What is the status?
अभी तो ये कह के चले गए हैं कि आपको गोली मार दी जाएगी, पर्चे काट दी जाए। पहले पर्चे की धमकी दी, अभी गोली की धमकी दे के चले।
तो आप लोगों की डिमांड क्या है इस समय?
हम कह रहे हैं कि जो मेन बंदा है अमृतपाल सिंह, उस पे पर्चा काटा जाए। उसको पुलिस बचाने की कोशिश कर रही है।
तो आपको लगता है कि ये जो कॉन्स्पिरेसी है, ये जो साजिश है, ये प्रो खालिस्तानी एलिमेंट्स ने रची है?
बिल्कुल खालिस्तानी है और इसमें कोई दो राय नहीं है। इसमें क्या कोई दो राय नहीं है।
तो अभी आप लोगों की डिमांड है कि अमृतपाल को नॉमिनेट किया जाए, नहीं तो प्रोटेस्ट जारी रहेगा?
बिल्कुल जारी रहेगा, संस्कार नहीं किया जाएगा। और भी जो हम कर सकते हैं करेंगे। बाकी हिंदू संगठनों को भी मैं अपील करता हूँ कि यदि वो चाहते हैं कि हिंदू बचे रहें तो वो अमृतसर पहुंचे, आए।
आपको लगता है कि जब सुधीर सूरी का मर्डर हुआ है तो वहाँ कहीं ना कहीं ढीला ढाला एटीट्यूड पंजाब पुलिस का भी था, क्योंकि सिक्योरिटी?
बिल्कुल, पंजाब पुलिस का 100% फेलियर है और पंजाब सरकार का भी फेलियर है।
So the allegations by the brother of Sudhir Suri is straight away on the government and the police as well, Niranjan. As you can listen and see also that now again the protest is shifting towards the roads, just because every single minute is full of development, Niranjan. Every single minute is full of development. Here you can see the protesters have been pushed back by the police force and they have been blocked at a railway crossing, so they are not allowed to cross that railway crossing, so that at least railway traffic should resume on the tracks. But that is the reason, and they have been asked to protest, but not on the railway tracks. But the protesters are full on to their demands. The brother of the Sudhir Chaudhary has also raised the similar voice in the investigation of Sudhir Chaudhary. Till the time Amritpal Singh will not get nominated, Sudhir Chaudhary's protesters will not rest, will not go back from the roads, and even certain other demands. You can see police officials are trying to negotiate the talks with the protesters, but that was not happening. That was not being materialized, and that is the reason they have been pushed back from the railway tracks. Every single minute, every single second is a very sensitive here, Niranjan, is very sensitive. As you can see in the visuals also, every person is requesting to kindly deliver the justice in the Sudhir Chaudhary's case. Well, this after the killing from yesterday evening, Niranjan, Gopal Chawla is the one who have actually confessed that there is an international angle. ISI pro-Khalistani angle is very much there. Gopal Chawla's video celebrating the killing of Sudhir Suri, that is in perfect evidence to believe that ISI and pro-Khalistani elements have been hatched the conspiracy. And second evidence, when the Sudhir Suri's family was receiving the calls from the international number even after the killing of Sudhir Suri. A direct threat to the family even after the murder of Sudhir Suri. That is the second evidence. The third evidence, a video evidence, that how accused Sandeep Singh was taking the blessings of Amritpal Singh, a hardliner, a Khalistani supporter. And even 5 days after taking the blessings of Amritpal Singh, Sandeep Singh killed Sudhir Suri in a full public view. These are the three evidences that proves that there is a largest conspiracy behind the killing of Sudhir Suri. It was not a normal killing just because Sandeep Singh was not known to Sudhir Suri. Sudhir Suri was having no kind of relation, neither kind of any enmity with Sandeep Singh, and the motive behind is the Sikh sentiments. The motive behind it is to create the situation in Punjab, and that is the reason the conspiracy was hatched in Canada by Lakhvir Landa and Harvinder Rinda, which was being celebrated by Gopal Chawla, an ISI agent, a pro-Khalistani leader in Pakistan. They all are sitting in Pakistan and Canada, and they hatched the conspiracy, and this conspiracy was executed here on the ground of Amritsar, which resulting to unrest in Amritsar, a complete unrest on the roads of Amritsar and heavy police deployment. The police have also called the additional force to control the situation, to maintain the law and order situation here in Punjab as well. And you can see the visuals are very much telling and narrating the entire story. And even Niranjan, on October 23rd, when the entire intelligence agency as well as government was aware about the fact that there was a conspiracy hatched in Canada and Pakistan by Harvinder Singh Rinda and Lakhvir Singh Landa, that they wanted to kill Sudhir Suri, and 4 persons has been arrested with AK-47 and pistols, arms and ammunition, heavy amount of arms and ammunition. And during the course of interrogation, they revealed that a larger conspiracy was hatched by these two people to kill Sudhir Suri, who is a Hindu leader. Despite knowing this fact, on October 23rd, they has not enhanced the security. They has not taken any lesson, and that results the attitude, the lackadaisical attitude, in fact, of Punjab police results the killing of Sudhir Suri in a broad daylight, in a full public view. This all happened, and after that, family is still receiving the threats, and even the police is just on a damage control, that they are trying to control the system which has been completely damaged, and in fact trying to say that one person has been arrested, a weapon has also been recovered. But that's not enough in the case. He was just a front man of the conspirators. He was just a front man of the conspirators. But the people who hatched the conspiracy, they are still away from the police custody, and the network of these conspirators are still away from the police custody. And that is the reason the anger is on the roads, very much visible. You can see the visuals as well, that how this entire protest is happening. Over to studio.
Amritsar in Punjab, yeah. Stay with us, Amandeep. I see that you're getting breathless there, so just gather your breath. These are pictures from Amritsar as protests continue. The family of Sudhir Suri claim the role of Amritpal Singh, a leader who's seen as pro-Khalistan, and the family claims there is a role of Amritpal Singh. There was a video that earlier emerged that showed that perhaps there was a threat to Sudhir Suri from Amritpal Singh. So these are details coming in. The Khalistan angle has become the focus. Here's a report that my colleague Gursimran also sent us from Jammu as protests escalate.
staging protest against the brutal killing of Shiv Sena leader in Amritsar yesterday, wherein Sudhir Suri, the Shiv Sena Hindustan president, was shot dead brutally during the day and night, and now they are burning the posters of Arvind Kejriwal as well as Bhagwant Mann, the Chief Minister of Punjab and Delhi. They are burning the posters of saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is anti-Hindu, and it is due to their negligence that this kind of incident has taken place. They are anguished over the killing and saying that they will continue their protest if the Hindus continues to be targeted like this. आप मुझे बताइए, लगातार विरोध प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, ऐसे और जो धमकियां हैं वो भी पाकिस्तान से आई हैं कि और हिंदुओं को निशाना बनाया जाए।
देखिए, पंजाब के अंदर जितनी भी कानून व्यवस्था सब चरमराई हुई है। लगातार वहां पर हत्याएं तो पहले ही होती आ रही थी, लेकिन अब हिंदू नेताओं को टारगेट करने का काम जो है वो पंजाब के अंदर शुरू हुआ है। जिस प्रकार से 3-4 दिन पहले आतंकवादी कुछ पकड़े गए और उनके पास से एक लिस्ट मिली जिसमें हिंदू नेताओं को टारगेट करने की बात जो है वो कही गई, उनसे हथियारों का जखीरा जो है वो पकड़ा गया। किस प्रकार से पाकिस्तान के बॉर्डर से लगातार हथियार जो हैं हिंदू नेताओं को मरवाने के लिए जो है वो भेजे जा रहे हैं। हम सरकार से पहले भी कहते आए हैं कि हिंदुओं को सुरक्षित कीजिए, हिंदुओं को हथियार जो है वो मुहैया कराइए। आपने जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर भी यहां पर लाइसेंस बनाने का काम जो है बंद किया हुआ है। किसी को आप जम्मू कश्मीर के अंदर हथियार देने का काम नहीं कर रहे। क्या आप हिंदुओं को सुरक्षित नहीं चाहते? पंजाब सरकार जिस प्रकार से सुधीर सूरी को मरवाने का काम जो पंजाब सरकार ने किया है, 22 सिक्योरिटी थी उनके पास, और किस प्रकार से वहां पर उनके जो लोग जो उनकी सुरक्षा में थे वो भागते नजर आए। ये सब लोगों के सामने अब लोगों को इस आम आदमी पार्टी के बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा। पूरे देश के
The activists of the Bajrang Dal staging protest against the leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, saying that they are anti-Hindu and have failed to secure Hindus in the areas. With Gaurav Sahni, Gursimran Singh for Republic Media Network.
Is now on Aam Aadmi Party's Tahir Hussain. He's in more trouble. A Delhi court has framed charges against the Aam Aadmi Party councillor Tahir Hussain, and that's the breaking news update now coming in. The Delhi court has framed attempt to murder charges against Tahir Hussain and 7 others in the Delhi riots case for causing a gunshot injury to Ajay Goswami. Now, the court in Delhi, the Karkarduma court, has said all accused indulged in targeting Hindus. Acts were prejudicial to harmony between Muslims and Hindus, and there are a number of persons assembled at and around the house of Tahir Hussain. Some of them were equipped with firing of weapons. Acid petrol bombs were also arranged by accumulating materials in the house of Tahir Hussain, is the update that we are picking in right now. Anuj is joining us with the details. Anuj.
Has now framed the charges against the former AAP leader, that's Tahir Hussain, under the PMLA, and the court was hearing a case pertaining to the money laundering. And on the other hand, let me also remind you that this was the situation what we have seen in the national capital when these were the Delhi riots which has happened. This was all out in visuals what has happened at that point in time, and now this is more trouble which is going to be for Tahir Hussain, the Aam Aadmi Party, the former Aam Aadmi Party leader who was associated with the Aam Aadmi Party. And now finally
persons made statements in public to other members of the unlawful assembly, of which all the members, so as to teach a lesson and not to leave persons from Hindu community, and thereby you all accused persons committed an offence punishable under sections 505 of IPC, and within my cognizance I thereby direct you all be tried by this court for the aforesaid charges. And that's the breaking news update now coming in. Tahir Hussain is in more trouble. Quick check of the other top stories we're tracking here on Republic this evening. Protests were seen in the streets of Amritsar as the mortal remains of Sudhir Suri, the Hindu activist, was brought home. The family of Sudhir Suri, meanwhile, has sought a CBI investigation into the murder. ISI-backed Khalistani angle has been established in the murder of Sudhir Suri. A pro-Khalistani leader residing in Pakistan, Gopal Chawla, has praised the murder of Suri. Chawla is an ISI agent based in Pakistan. He released a video indicating that there could be more targeted killings. K. Chandrasekhar has released a second letter claiming that Kejriwal promised him a Rajya Sabha seat. He added in the letter dated the 4th of November that Kejriwal had met him regarding funding a few years ago. Aam Aadmi Party has denied charges made by the conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar. The party claims the charges are being made before the elections in Himachal and Gujarat as BJP fear defeat. Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia claimed that his personal assistant was arrested following raids by Enforcement Directorate at the latter's residence. However, ED has not issued any official word on his claim. Another witness turned hostile in the 2008 Malegaon bomb blast case. The witness, who's a retired army personnel, said that the statement mentioned in the ATS charge sheet has never been recorded and also stated that he does not know anyone and never met any of the accused. The Indian Navy went on a high alert after a Chinese research ship named Yuanwang 6 entered the Indian Ocean region. This comes during a time when India is testing its missiles in the area. More than 50 students of a government school suffered from food poisoning, after which they were admitted to a hospital. The incident being reported in Telangana, Sangareddy. This is at the Kasturba Girls Hostel, is the initial detail that we picked up. Students consumed breakfast. This was poha which was given as breakfast. Few students found that there were worms found in the food. Aneri is joining us live with this a very serious and disturbing story coming in from Telangana. Aneri.
Well, that's right. We have been seeing that this incident has been reported at a government girls' hostel in Sangareddy district of Telangana, where near about 50 girl students fell ill after they had breakfast early in the morning this morning, and the hostel had served poha, but it is being said that there were some worms which were found in that, and that is why these students who had the breakfast at that hostel fell ill, and they started complaining of vomiting, stomach pain and such other illness, and then they were later shifted to the hospital, the local government hospital there in Sangareddy, and later now the doctors say that they are out of danger, and now treatment is underway for all these students who fell ill. But also at the same time, there are near about 50 students who fell ill at Kasturba Government Girls Hostel in Sangareddy. So definitely a shocking incident coming to light from Sangareddy, where after they had breakfast at the government hostel there, which was the food which was served was said to be having worms, and so now further investigation will be taken up into this matter. And also what we are being said that after the investigation, if something is found wrong, then they will definitely take action on the hostel management and the staff there.
Thank you for that. Aneri is joining us with the details coming in from Telangana. Those are the first pictures coming in of the students who are right now being treated at a hospital. In fact, we'll stay with these pictures, very disturbing pictures. Most of these students seen here in pain. We'll keep a close track. Aneri, thank you for joining us with those inputs.
Two elite terrorists have been arrested by J&K police along with Indian Army in North Kashmir's Sopore. As per the police, they were making movements from the Sopore market towards the Faisal market, and when one of the hybrid terrorists have been arrested, and arms and ammunitions were recovered. When he was questioned about his movement and where from he got the ammunition arms, he also revealed the name of another hybrid terrorist who's also from Patan. After investigating the entire matter, now both the hybrid terrorists are with the police custody, and also they told police that they were given tasks to attack minorities, to hurl grenade and carry out the attacks, and before they could do so, they were arrested by the Jammu and Kashmir police along with the Indian Army. We are seeing a crackdown on terror, although the Pakistan trying the best to motivate the youngsters to carry the attack against the minorities and also against the police personnel who are deployed on ground for the duty. But despite all this, we are also seeing a blow coming to the terror organizations as the terrorists are being neutralized in almost every anti-terror operation.
We had pictures that came in a few minutes back of a fire that broke out in South Mumbai. This is at Churchgate. Fire tenders were rushed to the spot earlier. And here's a report that my colleague Alisha sent a short while back.
पर आग लगी और आग लगने के बाद फायर ब्रिगेड की टीम मौके पर पहुंची। फिलहाल आगों को कहीं ना कहीं पर जो है नियंत्रण करने की पूरी कोशिश मुंबई फायर ब्रिगेड टीम की ओर से की जा रही है। साथ ही यहां पर मुंबई पुलिस भी मौजूद है और इम्पोर्टेंटली फैशन स्ट्रीट जो कि एक क्लोथिंग मार्केट, काफ़ी फेमस मुंबई का क्लोथिंग मार्केट जिसे कहा जाता है, उस मार्केट के कई दुकानों पर यहां पर आग लगते हुए दिखाई दे रही है। कई जो सामान है वो भी काफ़ी जलता हुआ दिखाई दे रहा है, क्योंकि इस तरीके से जो आग लगी है उसका कहीं ना कहीं पर प्रभाव कपड़ों पर जरूर पड़ा है। और आग जिस तरीके से लगती गई उसके बाद न कि सिर्फ एक या दो, लेकिन हम सीरीज पे कई दुकानें देख रहे हैं जहाँ पर ये आग लगी है। Level 1 fire reported in shops of Fashion Street in Mumbai. The fire that broke out at 1 p.m. after which the Mumbai Fire Brigade team, which is here present, there were 4 to 5 fire engines, also jumbo tankers that has made available to extinguish the fire. Now what has been told, and according to the latest information that has been provided by the BMC, that a fire has been doused and the cooling operation is still underway. There are many of the shops in the series, as we can see here. Moreover, the Fashion Street, which has been known to be a clothing market, a very famous clothing market, but many of the clothes, as we can see in the picture as well, where my video journalist has been showing you the picture, where many clothes and the materials that has been damaged. But it was very important for the fire brigade team to get the situation under control. Moreover, even the Mumbai Traffic Police has tweeted giving an information. The traffic has been stopped till the time the situation gets into control. So as of now, the fire has been doused and the cooling operation is underway. With video journalist Sunil, this is Alisha Nair for Republic TV.
Here on Republic TV, when we come back, getting you more on the Con Gate, where Sukesh Chandrasekhar, conman, writing a second letter making more charges against Arvind Kejriwal in the Aam Aadmi Party. Can he be taken at face value? And did it really happen? Did Kejriwal really meet him? And Manish Sisodia claims his PA has been raided and arrested. There is no official word on that. Tracking that story closely.
Mukhtar Ansari's son Abbas Ansari arrested by ED after 9 hours of questioning by Enforcement Directorate with high security arrangements made for avoiding any conflict. A court in Delhi has granted 9 days interim bail to Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar on medical and humanitarian grounds for his wife's surgery. As the air quality index deteriorated to a severe category as recorded as high as 450, Delhi primary schools to remain shut from November 5 till pollution situation improves, and official advise people against stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee President D.K. Shivkumar summoned by Enforcement Directorate to appear before it on November the 7th. Tenth India-Croatia Foreign Office consultations held in Zagreb. Wide-ranging discussions on bilateral, regional and international issues including trade and economic, defence and maritime and many other issues were discussed.
Permacrisis. Permacrisis is the word of the year 2022 according to the Collins Dictionary. And the word permacrisis defines a group of individuals, a company, or a country that is in a state of permanent crisis. This word came into use after COVID. Europe got a badgering of a lifetime for a year. But that's just 1 year. If you were to ask me to give a definition of permacrisis and perhaps give an example, I would say a far better example than Europe would be Pakistan. What Europe saw was 1 year. What Pakistan sees is 75 years. Hi, I'm Major Gauravari and you're watching Checkmate. My friends, very recently I tweeted and made a video saying that Indians must donate generously to Imran Khan Niazi. Indians must donate to his party, the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. And the Pakistanis did not like it one bit. Pakistani media has been discussing this tweet, has been discussing my video statement for at least the past 3 days now. And they say that this is an Indian conspiracy to weaken Pakistan. Pakistan does not require any conspiracy from India or from Israel or from the West to weaken it. Pakistanis are more than enough to weaken Pakistan. But why did I ask Indians across the world to donate to Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf? Herein, ladies and gentlemen, lies a very interesting story. I tried to donate from India at a website called namanzoor.com. But that website does not open in India. It was showing an error. So I asked my friends across the world to donate according to whatever they could. I started getting feedback, including screenshots saying that people had actually started to donate to Imran Khan Niazi. This is something that the PTI did not like. The Pakistani media, as I told you before, started playing this on loop again and again. And for the past 3 days, that's all that they've been doing. Now, why did I do this? It's very simple. The kind of damage that Imran Khan has been able to cause Pakistan, none of us will ever be able to do. This man, as I've discussed before in Checkmate, this man has driven a wedge inside the Pakistani army. This man, Imran Khan, for the first time in Pakistan's history, got DGISI, eyes swollen, eyes full of tears, a choking voice, to come and express helplessness in front of the entire world. The DGISI, that mythical so-called fearsome figure associated with terrorism, associated with covert action, and associated, especially in Pakistan, with regime change. This is what Imran Khan's power is in Pakistan. This is what Imran Khan is able to do. Imran Khan has shaken up the judiciary. Nobody is willing to give a judgment against Imran Khan. Many his sins, do mein debi. The Election Commission of Pakistan comes in for regular abuse as Khan climbs on his container and makes sure that the entire Pakistani public and Pakistanis overseas target the Election Commission of Pakistan. Imran Khan single-handedly caused the Pakistani stock exchange to drop by more than 650 points. It is Imran Khan who's causing political uncertainty in Pakistan. It is Imran Khan who's causing Pakistan to implode. This recent march, this recent long march that Imran Khan calls it, is going to enter Islamabad in the next 1 week. And when it does, it will cause chaos. This is exactly what Imran Khan wants. And there are 2 reasons for it. Number 1, for the government to fall, so obviously he becomes the Prime Minister of Pakistan. That is the only thing. Imran Khan does not have a plan for Pakistan's diplomacy. Imran Khan does not have a plan for Pakistan's economic revival. He does not have a plan on how to increase the tax base. He has no plan for anything. All he wants is power. And Imran Khan is willing to let the Pakistani people pay any price for that power, that seat of the Prime Minister of Pakistan. And the second thing is, by the end of this month, November, Qamar Javed Bajwa, Army Chief of Pakistan, goes home. Many people asked him, do you want an extension? Would you be continuing? He categorically said no, and so did the DGISPR. They said that General Qamar Javed Bajwa wants to go home peacefully by the end of November. This long march started off, the trigger was the killing of Arshad Sharif in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, while that was the trigger, the real intent was to cause pressure, and is currently to cause pressure on the government of Pakistan so that Imran Khan is able to have a say on who the army chief will be. In fact, Pakistani media was discussing very recently that Imran Khan actually reached out to Shehbaz Sharif and said that you give 3 names and I'll give 3 names and then we'll figure out who the army chief should be. And Pakistan calls itself a democracy. The incumbent Prime Minister and a former Prime Minister are fighting who the army chief should be. In any democracy, this is not even a debate. It's just a small news item somewhere in some newspaper. The General so-and-so has been appointed as Chief of Army Staff. On most television channels, it's breaking news for 2 minutes. But in Pakistan, it is a cause of political upheaval. Who will appoint the army chief? Who will be the next army chief? Is it going to be Imran Khan's favorite? Or is it going to be somebody who's against Imran Khan and therefore pro-Shehbaz Sharif and Nawaz Sharif? Who's it going to be? And I can tell you this beforehand. If the army chief is someone that Imran Khan does not like or is not pro-Imran Khan, Imran Khan will make sure that his cyber army turns the next army chief's name into mud. This is exactly what Imran Khan did with General Bajwa. You know, Imran Khan's, he's got thousands of these people, he's got a cyber army, and all they do is turn reputations into mud of various people. They'll just keep on repeating the same thing again and again. There'll be hashtags, there'll be trends, there'll be deepfake videos, and this is what Imran Khan does very well. Imran Khan has also been turning this cyber support into ground support. He started winning elections. It's like a landslide victory for Imran Khan. And Imran Khan is India's best bet. Imran Khan does not want peace with India, and that is absolutely fine with India. Imran Khan does not want normal relations with India because the conditions that Imran Khan has put, there can be no normal relations with India or between India and Pakistan. Imran Khan says no talks with India until Article 370 and 35A are reinstated or withdrawn. And that isn't possible at all. The Indian Parliament, our viewers will know, is very, very different from the Pakistani Parliament. The Pakistani Parliament works on the whims and fancies of the incumbent army chief. The Indian Parliament is beholden to no one except 1.4 billion Indians. The Indian Parliament is our supreme body, and there is no doubt about it. This is the real reason why I said fund Imran Khan. Give Imran Khan money. Give him so much of money that he's able to carry out whatever aims that he wants to carry out. Imran Khan is holding Pakistan by the scruff of its neck every single day. You know, those 22-23 crore Pakistanis lose faith in their country. They never had much faith to begin with, but it is because of Imran Khan that they're losing faith very fast. They're questioning the very institutions that hold Pakistan together. For example, the Pakistan Army. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Pakistani Army is the glue that holds Pakistan together. Of that there is no doubt. And I'm saying this as a former Indian Army officer. If there is one institution in Pakistan that works, it is the Pakistani Army. And Imran Khan is damaging that institution. He has hundreds of thousands of people abusing the army chief, abusing the army, abusing the ISI chief. Scenes in Pakistan that we never thought possible. Now, haven't the Sharif family, specifically Nawaz Sharif, criticized the army chief before? Of course they have. Hasn't the Zardari family, Bilawal Bhutto or Asif Ali Zardari, criticized the army chief? Of course they have. So what is different this time? Friends, Pakistan has always had Punjab as the core, as the center of gravity for Pakistani politics, and then these tertiary satellite states, if I may. So the Baloch have a problem and they want to pull away. The Sindhis have a problem, they want to pull away. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has a problem and they want to pull away. Pakistan occupied Kashmir, that the Pakistanis called Azad Kashmir, has a problem. Gilgit-Baltistan has a problem. But as long as Punjab remains stable, Pakistan is stable. Because 70 to 75% of the military comes from Punjab. The major recruitment belts are all inside Pakistani Punjab. The bureaucracy is from Pakistani Punjab. The big business houses belong to Pakistani Punjabis. Fauji Foundation is run by Pakistani Punjabis. Punjab is the heart and soul of Pakistan. And I would not be mistaken if I call it Punjabistan. Many people before me have called Pakistan Punjabistan. Earlier, all the differences and all the cracks were in separate states. They were never in Punjab. Yes, there were cracks in Balochistan, there still are. Yes, there are cracks in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, there still are. Similarly in Sindh, there were never cracks in Punjab. Imran Khan has ensured that there are cracks within Punjab. He's attacking the very soul of Pakistan. And this is something that we must never forget. This man is stabbing Pakistan through the heart by stabbing the Pakistani army in the back and by dividing Punjab into two. He's hitting Pakistan where it hurts the most. Recently, Nawaz Sharif's brother, Shehbaz Sharif, went to China. Clear-cut instructions from Nawaz Sharif. Do not do anything that gives a lease of life to Imran Khan Niazi. Give him no space. No discussions with him. Let it be a fight to the finish. Shehbaz Sharif goes to China. Why? It's strange because China is the first port of call when any Pakistani becomes the prime minister. That is the first place where they go. They go to China. At least that has been the routine for the past 20, 25, 30 years. Shehbaz Sharif is going after 6 months. Why? They didn't want to go to China. They didn't want to ask China for money because they naturally assumed that America will fund them, because America had been funding them for all 75 years. They thought America will give money. They thought Europe will give money. They thought Saudi Arabia and the UAE will give money. Nobody gave them money. Even after Pakistan suffered horrendous floods in which thousands were killed and 1/3 of the country was underwater, the kind of money that Pakistan was looking forward to was not in the coming. The Asian Development Bank did give them 1.5 or 2 billion odd. But that is nothing absolutely. That is nothing for Pakistan. This year, Pakistan needs $35 billion to survive, to service its debt and get its economy going. On top of that, Pakistan is claiming, under the guise of climate justice, $35 billion additionally to get its infrastructure going. That is the kind of money Pakistan needs to survive. Now, what is going to happen in Pakistan, I would like to predict today. Let's do a little bit of crystal gazing. What is Pakistan doing exactly? What Pakistan is doing is, it's buying wheat from Russia not because it wants to buy wheat from Russia. Buying wheat and oil from Russia is a political statement that Shehbaz Sharif wants to give out to his rival Imran Khan Niazi. Because from every platform, every jalsa, every mass gathering, this is one point that Imran Khan has been repeating again and again, lauding India's foreign policy, lauding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's foreign policy, showing videos of Dr. Jaishankar, saying that this is how foreign policy must function.
And here's some news in brief. A day after Shiv Sena leaders' murder, massive anger erupted. Meanwhile, Hindu organizations have called for a bandh in Amritsar. Remember, Punjab DGP Gaurav Yadav visits Ground Zero and notified of maintaining law and order, along with peace by maintaining strict vigil on rumours. DGP mention of investigation is at preliminary stage. Prime Minister to visit Himachal Pradesh and address rallies in Sundarnagar and Solan for upcoming Himachal elections. Prime Minister likely to highlight the need for a double-engine government for development and prosperity of the state. Mukhtar Ansari's son Abbas Ansari arrested by ED after 9 hours of questioning by Enforcement Directorate with high security arrangements made for avoiding any conflict. A court in Delhi has granted 9 days interim bail to Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar on medical and humanitarian grounds for his wife's surgery. As the air quality index deteriorated to a severe category as the recorded as high as 450,
the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia was very happy giving $450 million to Ukraine as humanitarian aid. But he gave a pittance to Pakistan. There is something called donor fatigue, and there is also something called suspicion. And they have always suspected the Pakistanis. The Saudis, the Americans, have always suspected the Pakistanis of not just stealing funds meant for humanitarian assistance. They've always suspected them of stabbing them behind their backs. When Saudi Arabia needed Pakistan most, Pakistan turned its face away. When America needed Pakistan most, Pakistan stabbed America in the back. These countries will give Pakistan 10 million, 15 million, 20 million, which is a pittance. This is not the kind of money that Pakistan needs. Pakistan needs big money. Pakistan needs billions upon billions of dollars. And that money only China will give. So what is Shehbaz Sharif's play? Or what was his play in Beijing? The play was simple. It was Imran Khan who stopped the China-Pakistan economic corridor. It was Imran Khan who suspected the Chinese of foul play. It was Imran Khan who said that the deals signed with China on the China-Pakistan economic corridor were absolutely opaque and they were not beneficial, rather harmful to Pakistan. I, on the other hand, Shehbaz Sharif, say that Chini Pakistani bhai bhai, we are brothers. Our friendship is sweeter than honey, higher than the Himalayas and deeper than the deepest oceans. And it is I, Shehbaz Sharif, who will ensure that CPAC gets on track. So there is talk of some $10 billion investment in making railway tracks. Now here is a question which I always ask my Pakistani friends, and this is a question that I'd like to ask you, my dear audience. And the question is that the Chinese claim and the Pakistanis agree that the Chinese have spent between 45 to 60 billion dollars. That has been the physical investment in the China-Pakistan economic corridor till date. That is what the Chinese have already spent on Pakistan, on CPAC. Why is a country that has seen so much of investment by the Chinese have to go to the IMF and on their knees beg for $1 billion? What kind of an impact and effect has the CPAC had on the Pakistani economy? Why would a country that is flush with Chinese equipment, flush with Chinese manpower, flush with Chinese expertise, and flush with Chinese money need to beg for $1 billion? And secondly, will any other country in the world invest in Pakistan apart from China? Think about it. China is investing billions and billions of dollars. Nobody else is. Why is the world not coming forward if Pakistan is such a hot business destination or such a hot investment destination? The Europeans may invest 20, 30, 50 million dollars. Maybe somebody would invest 100, 200 million dollars. But nobody's investing in the billions apart from the Chinese. So what is it that the Chinese really want? It's certainly not return on investment, though that is the stick with which they beat the Pakistanis, They pressure the Pakistanis. But I don't think the Chinese want their money back. And I've said it so many times and I'll say it again. No hesitation at all. China wants Pakistan and it wants all of Pakistan. That is the key to the China-Pakistan economic corridor. Recently, Pakistan approved a plan to buy 300,000 tons of wheat from Russia. Now, why does Pakistan need Russian wheat? Friends, the cost is going to be US dollar 372 per ton. I don't think Pakistan has that kind of money, even if Pakistan is getting it at a discount. Now, what is going to happen in Pakistan, I would like to predict today. Let's do a little bit of crystal gazing. What is Pakistan doing exactly? What Pakistan is doing is, it's buying wheat from Russia not because it wants to buy wheat from Russia. Buying wheat and oil from Russia is a political statement that Shehbaz Sharif wants to give out to his rival Imran Khan Niazi. Because from every platform, every jalsa, every mass gathering, this is one point that Imran Khan has been repeating again and again, lauding India's foreign policy, lauding Prime Minister Narendra Modi's foreign policy, showing videos of Dr. Jaishankar, saying that this is how foreign policy must function, that India looks out for its own interests above all else. Imran Khan is not praising India. He's using India's accomplishments to beat two people. One, management by shame, telling the Pakistani people that it is you who have tolerated Shehbaz Sharif sitting as Prime Minister of the country. You must overthrow him if you have even a shred of pride in you. And secondly, he's trying to pressurize Shehbaz Sharif into saying that I would have bought Russian oil, I would have bought Russian wheat, but you, a lackey of the Americans, you, a person who's part of the quote-unquote imported sarkar or the imported government, meaning that the Americans have installed Shehbaz Sharif. That is what Imran Khan claims. You don't dare do this, because this requires courage, this requires a sense of sovereignty, this requires a person who's not going to bow down in front of the Americans. This requires a person who will put Pakistan first. In a sense, it requires Imran Khan. This has been Imran Khan's story, his narrative all throughout. So, at the price of $372 per ton, and this is a report that I'm reading out, at a price of $372 per ton, Pakistan will import 300,000 tons of wheat from Russia. I don't know about the oil as yet. Maybe that's also coming. But initially, it's about the wheat. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing again, crystal gazing. If Pakistan does manage to get Russian wheat, the first thing that Imran Khan is going to say is that they made a deal, government to government, for $372. But when I went and met Vladimir Putin, he promised me wheat at a much lower figure. Absolute nonsense, absolute lies. But this is exactly what Imran Khan Niazi is going to repeat in front of his audience. That adoring Pakistani audience that thinks Imran Khan is Zil Ilahi or the shadow of God. This is exactly what he's going to say. And he's going to say that, Shehbaz Sharif and his brother Nawaz Sharif have again indulged in corruption. He's going to say that this price of $372 per ton is actually much lower. They've padded up the price and they've looted the country. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to happen in the future. Just wait and watch. As soon as the deal is finally signed, the price is agreed upon, Imran Khan cannot allow Shehbaz Sharif to politically have such a major win. It's not a big deal actually, importing wheat from Russia. India has been doing it forever and ever. Now, of course, we don't need wheat, but there was a time when we did. When we were not, food-wise a self-sufficient country, and we would import lots of wheat from Russia. So we've got a very old partnership. Now suddenly Russia is the focus of Pakistani politics. Russia, or importing things from Russia, oil, wheat, coal, has become the touchstone. Are you an American lackey or not? If you're not, import from Russia. Show us that you have guts. Show us that you're independent. Show us that Pakistan is a sovereign country. Show us that you're not a lackey of the Americans. Which is exactly why Shehbaz Sharif is importing wheat from Russia. Not because Pakistan cannot import it at the same price from somewhere else, but simply because this is what Khan has pressurized the government into. Now, today, they are importing wheat. The Shehbaz Sharif government is importing wheat because India is not importing wheat. And there is no standard to measure it to. But if it's oil tomorrow, if Pakistan imports oil from Russia, and heaven forbid they import it at a higher price than the Indians, then it will become a matter of honor. That is what Pakistani former Prime Minister Imran Khan will make it. He'll make it a matter of honor. He'll make sure that Shehbaz Sharif's nose is dragged through the dirt. And he tells everybody that this man compromised. India bested this man. Had I been there, I would not have agreed on these terms and conditions. This is the game that Imran Khan is playing with the Pakistanis right now. Recently, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Minister Kamran Bangash said that during the long march, his followers and many PTI workers will be carrying licensed weapons. Ladies and gentlemen, in India, the term licensed weapon, and in Pakistan, the term licensed weapon mean totally different things. In Pakistan, you can get a license for an AK-47. And there are many people in Pakistan, thousands upon thousands, who possess licensed AK-47s. And this is what Imran Khan is forcing the government to do. Imran Khan wants bloodshed on the road. He wants blood to flow on the road. And he wants a reaction from the army. He wants a reaction from the police. He wants a reaction from the rangers. He wants to build up a narrative. And Imran Khan wants that chair. He wants to sit on the chair of the Prime Minister of Pakistan, even if hundreds of lives are lost. He does not care. He's clearly focused and he knows how to get there. This, in essence, ladies and gentlemen, is the spirit of the Long March. It has nothing to do with the Americans. It has nothing to do with the American so-called sajish or conspiracy. It has nothing to do with the corruption of Shehbaz Sharif and Nawaz Sharif. Though the list of corruptions perpetrated by both the brothers, it's terribly long. But the fact of the matter is Imran Khan wants to become Prime Minister, and he will become Prime Minister, whatever price the common Pakistani has to pay. Thank you for watching this episode of Checkmate. I'll see you again next week. Till then, have a great weekend.
Mukhtar Ansari's son Abbas Ansari arrested by ED after 9 hours of questioning by Enforcement Directorate with high security arrangements made for avoiding any conflict. A court in Delhi has granted 9 days interim bail to Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar on medical and humanitarian grounds for his wife's surgery. As the air quality index deteriorated to a severe category as the recorded as high as 450, Delhi primary schools to remain shut from November 5 till pollution situation improves, and official advise people against stepping out unless absolutely necessary. Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee President D.K. Shivkumar summoned by Enforcement Directorate to appear before it on November the 7th. Tenth India-Croatia Foreign Office consultations held in Zagreb. Wide-ranging discussions on bilateral, regional and international issues including trade and economic, defence and maritime and many other issues were discussed.
Political fireworks in poll-bound Himachal Pradesh. The Prime Minister pushes for a double-engine government, takes on the Congress party. The campaign just getting hotter. Corngate gets bigger. Sukesh Chandrasekhar shoots a second letter, claims Arvind Kejriwal met him, makes a series of allegations. Is there a Pakistani hand in the Hindu murders? ISI agents, pro-Khalistani groups saying there are more killings to come in Punjab. Chinese spy vessel spotted in Indian Ocean near Andamans. A repeat of the Hambantota episode as China tries to keep a close track of India's missile systems. AIMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi speaks to Republic TV on the Uniform Civil Code, claims it's just a diversionary tactic ahead of the Gujarat election. Thank you for joining us on This Is Exclusive. We have details of a man called Amritpal Singh, a leader who wants a separate state of Khalistan. Amritpal Singh, in a video that Republic TV showed a few minutes back, was seen with the accused who's been arrested in the killing of Suri, the Hindu leader. These are first and exclusive pictures coming in on Republic TV as Amritpal Singh, we are hearing, has been taken under house arrest. Amritpal Singh under scanner in the murder of Sudhir Suri has been placed under house arrest. That's a Republic TV exclusive. Those are pictures coming in from the residence of Amritpal Singh, getting in more details. In fact, the family of Sudhir Suri had also claimed that Amritpal Singh was involved. That's what the family had claimed. And these are pictures coming in. I'd like to go across to Amandeep, joining us live with those exclusive pictures on Republic TV. Amritpal Singh, we are told, has not been allowed to leave home. Earlier, the family of Sudhir Suri wanted him arrested. They claimed he was responsible for the murder. In fact, Sudhir Suri also claimed there was a video in which Amritpal Singh had threatened him. Amandeep, what are the facts? Who is Amritpal Singh? Why don't you tell our viewers why is he influential and what is his role in this case?
Well, Niranjan, Amritpal Singh is the one who has actually taken over the organization which was created by Deep Sidhu, who killed in a road accident. Waris Punjab Day is the name of the organization, and in fact after Deep Sidhu, this Amritpal Singh man landed from Dubai to Punjab and all of a sudden indulged into certain kind of activities, and later after landing here in India he has turned himself as a baptized Sikh, and now he's campaigning extensively for among the Sikh groups here in Punjab at the different places, and with the demand of separate state for the Sikhs and for the freedom of the Sikhs as well. And he's the one who has been accused in this entire case by the family. Family are putting all the allegations just because Sandeep Singh, and even Niranjan, I can show you the visuals. The situation is still remains similar outside the residence of Sudhir Suri since morning, and even the Amritpal Singh is the person who was being followed by Sandeep Singh. Sandeep Singh, the accused of Sudhir Suri's murder case. Just 5 days back, when Amritpal Singh has organized an event here in Golden Temple to make the people as a baptized Sikh, and Sandeep Singh participated into that and even took his blessings as well, and that video is visible on our screen. And even after 5 days of that video, Sandeep Singh killed Sudhir Suri all of a sudden in a broad daylight in full public view yesterday. This all reported. And now for the precautionary measures, Punjab police has put Amritpal into the house arrest in Moga, just because today he was in Moga for his own campaign, and even now the administration is trying to console the feelings of the family members and asking them to cremate the body. And even Niranjan, if I can show you the visuals, the family is still with their demand that till the time Amritpal Singh will not be nominated in the case, the family is not going to cremate the Sudhir Suri. The mortal remains are still here inside the residence of Sudhir Suri, and now the meeting is underway. CP and DC of Amritsar both having a conversation with the family members. They are trying to negotiate the talks. But meanwhile, Niranjan, the protest is all happening here. You can see the protest is all happening here. The protesters are very much adamant. Earlier they blocked the rail, and now they are still sitting outside with the demand that Amritpal Singh should be nominated in the case. And even they are also put the allegations on the administration as well as police, that police is trying to pressurize the family members to withdraw their demands as well. This is how the situation is turning up now. You can see they are the Hindu leaders, and now they have been asked to participate in the meetings, in the talks which is happening between the family as well as the administration. And this is how, Niranjan, things are turning up. And in fact, the family, after Sudhir Suri's killing, still receiving the threat calls. And Sandeep Singh, who has been arrested by the Punjab police with the weapon which was used in the killing of Sudhir Suri, is still under the custody, but police has not exposed any kind of international angle. Gopal Singh Chawla's video is a confessional video that ISI and pro-Khalistani groups has been emerged into this killing. And in fact, Babbar Khalsa international leader Harvinder Singh Rinda, sitting in Pakistan, he is the one who hatched the conspiracy along with his accomplice along with his accomplice Landa. Lakhvir Singh Landa, and they have the both who actually hatched the conspiracy from Canada to Pakistan, and execution has been done here in Amritsar, and the result is that unrest has been created here.
Harshdeep Sinclair,
a certain demand and
just 1 minute, Amandeep, stay with me. Harshdeep Sinclair is joining me on the phone line as we get more reactions from Punjab to this very controversial story. Harshdeep Sinclair, why is Amritpal Singh so influential? Why is the police taking time before they move? What's going on?
You see, Punjab is facing a situation where the law and order has totally collapsed. And Bhagwan is more of concerned about Arvind Kejriwal and his fake propaganda roaming in Himachal and Gujarat, rather than looking after the state which has elected him as the chief minister. It is a series of events since Aam Aadmi Party has taken over. From the last 8 months, we see that there are murders, the players have been murdered, Sidhu Moosewala murder, and the Patiala incident, and many more Dakaiti incidents. And yesterday, Mr. Suri, who was murdered in a broad daylight in the presence of the police personnel. So the only question to the government is that is Bhagwant Mann not able to handle a state? Is Bhagwant Mann not in touch with the police officials what is happening? Because Punjab is a border state and peace and communal harmony is of most importance if Punjab has to develop and Punjab has to remain calm. So Aam Aadmi Party has completely failed to deliver.
But my question was on Amritpal Singh. Harshdeep, you spoke about the Aam Aadmi Party. Well, yes, you have a political point to make. Point taken. What about Amritpal Singh? Why is it that people like Amritpal Singh make speeches about religious divide, about secessionism, and are still free?
No, I've made it very clear that there should be a fair investigation into this, and whosoever is responsible, he should be brought to book. And I again reiterate my statement that Punjab can only survive if there is peace and communal harmony. And anybody who is a threat to peace and communal harmony, I think that person should be dealt with strictly.
Yes. Harshdeep, just be with me. I also have Barinder Singh Dhillon of the Punjab Congress joining us on the phone line. Mr. Dhillon, getting in breaking news now that the family of Sudhir Suri had blamed Amritpal Singh. Amritpal Singh has now been detained. We are told that he's some sort of custody, detained, under house arrest, not allowed to leave his home. The police is very tight-lipped on this. What do you make of this investigation so far?
See, the overall situation in Punjab, with the winning of Simranjeet Singh Mann in the elections, then, the murder of Sidhu Moosewala, and now, this incident where, in broad daylight, and the police is standing, and, the DSP is there, SHO is there, everyone is there, and instead he's being shot at. So this speaks a lot of, this leaves a lot of questions, and this speaks also a lot about how Aam Aadmi Party government is functioning on law and order. Every time you see everyone blaming Punjab as a border state, it's a